All right, welcome back to the Sorrow and the Rapper podcast. I'm Jesse the Sorrow. This is Zendash the Rapper. We talk about video game stuff. Now I've decided that we will talk about video game stuff, but it's no longer me trying to keep up with video games with you every week because I feel like news travels so fast. We might be out of date sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's much better if I just find news that I find interesting,
Right.
and then just toss it your way.
Cool.
Um, and and this is stuff like we're figuring it out. We're figuring out segments,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I only have one soundboard right now, so we'll see. We'll see how it works. Hopefully, the people who are watching can see this, and if you are, you can follow us on all these things that you see down below, as well as you can find Zendash on Apple Music, Spotify, all the music services. Listen to all his albums.
Yeah.
Um, he is willing to sell his music. That is kind of the thing about being a rapper is selling the music and at an affordable price.
Nice.
Um, so yeah. So what's going on? Do you have so you usually start with on your side, whether it's tabletop or last time we did a little hilarious five D&D session.
Yeah.
Real quick, do you have anything on you this week?
Um, Jesse, I just woke up. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Okay.
sometimes you're just so sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, uh, you got a sleep problem, right? And you got to stay awake,
Mm-hmm.
and and you need to work on it. And there's a lot of ways to work on it. Sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying, not use electronics. Don't eat before bed.
Right.
Maybe get diagnosed with some sort of sleeping issue and then get the proper medication from your doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, Jesse, I think you need to roll a D4.
A D4? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Now I gotta pull this up, bro.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Hopefully that doesn't roll a die. D4. Let's see what a D4 does. God damn. Okay. A D4. I'm gonna roll it here.
Yep.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I haven't switched the other thing. Okay. Now so people can see what I'm
You gotta
actually.
do better than a two.
I gotta do better than a 2.
Yep.
I got I think that's a 2.
Nice. Okay. You're awake.
Okay. Oh
Just,
great. Fantastic. I'm
just,
awake.
just awake.
Ju-
Just awake.
just awake. I'm
Yep.
just barely awake. Just
Yeah.
awake.
So you're
Okay.
you're, you're awake. You're on your computer. It's almost like right now.
Okay.
Uh, and then out of nowhere, your girlfriend bursts in the room and she's like, "I gotta show you this." And then she plays a 30-minute video on YouTube of the most boring thing that she's ever been into in your life. And you gotta roll another D4, man.
Oh my! Another D4 is
Yeah.
crazy. All
Yeah.
right, let's do it. I was trying to adjust the thing so it looks good. Um, I got a 1.
You fall asleep
Oh,
and
this is
your
so
girlfriend
real.
breaks up with you. The end. You lost.
Ah,
You
ah!
lost.
God damn it!
No.
I can't believe.
I wonder how long it would last. I thought it would last much longer. This, this is
Wait. Can I hold on? I understand you're breaking up with me. You got to give me one shot. I worked a 40-hour work week. I'm pretty tired.
you know what?
You
Yeah,
know, it's not
good
my
job, man.
fault.
Do roll you're gonna do a D6 of convincing her. And
Okay.
you gotta beat a 4 on this one.
Okay, this is a D6 is a regular die, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to go with here we go. That's a 4.
Nice. You convinced her. So
Ooh.
she's like, nice. And then she plays the same video from the same spot. And you gotta roll another
I don't
D4.
Okay. I'm sorry. All right, I promise I'll keep my eyes open this time. All right. Oh, you know what it is? I keep adding die.
That's hilarious.
But it's fine. Hold on. Let me so roll a D4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll it.
Oh, you okay.
2.
2. You're just awake. You
Uh,
she gets 30 minutes later, she leaves the room and you're like, "Oh, that was great. I've been thoroughly tested."
yeah.
But
Oh god.
now you get a phone call and your mom is like, You're not gonna believe this.
Hmm.
I'm at the DMV,
Okay. Okay.
but I gotta take a shit. You
Oh my
gotta
god.
hold, you gotta hold my place in line. So
So I.
now you're on the train and you're just trying to get there in time,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
you're falling asleep. That
Oh.
fuck, you know how it is, man. It's you when you're tired and you're on the train. The fucking stand clear of the
Yeah.
closing doors, please. Sounds like a lullaby.
Yeah. Yeah. You started doing this.
Yeah,
You started bobbing your head back and forth.
the train feels good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You feel like you're in
Now
a
you
womb. You're like, oh
gotta get
yeah.
another. Give me another D4, man.
God damn it! Another fucking D4. All right. Three.
All right, you are not only awake, but you feel like you're gonna make it,
Okay.
and you make it
Uh,
all the way to your mom,
Here we go. We got it, mom.
and then she runs out. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know how long that's gonna take, but the
God
goddamn
knows.
line is long, and it's one of those like take a fucking ticket one. So you just gotta sit there.
Oh my
Uh,
fucking god. We're in Jamaica. This is the Queens
yeah,
location.
yeah, it
Okay.
sucks,
Yeah, it's
and
terrible.
yeah, man, it's just you know what it is. It's that you're almost there, but still
Oh
you gotta
yeah.
roll. You gotta
So,
roll another D4.
so okay. So I think the way I visualize this is that my ticket says T104,
Yeah,
and the last couple was have been T101, T102, T103.
yeah.
So let's see what we got.
Yep.
I got a three.
All right. So you rolled enough good times that I'm going to let you graduate to a D6. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
now you have a D6 for your
Okay.
sleep. You do all this work.
Mm-hmm.
You go all the way back home. You made it.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. So
And you you notice just before you walk inside that you're parked in a place that you're going to have to move early as fuck tomorrow.
oh, okay. It's the 8 a.m. parking spot, not
Yeah.
okay, okay, got it, got it,
So
got it.
you gotta drive around, look for a new spot, and you see a spot, but it's some motherfucker that you know is playing dominoes,
Uh,
and that he's not gonna get out. He's gonna get out so late, but that's your spot. That's the spot you want. So you decide to wait.
okay.
But
Okay.
this is a motherfucker because this is it. This is the end of the night. This is it. You're almost home.
Okay. I'm right there. I'm right there. This is okay, I see. This is like
Difficulty
my
5. Roll a d6.
oh my god. All right, all right. Okay, so to give context on how relatable this can be, there's a on my block there's a school bus, this hipster school bus that they
Oh my
tricked out on the
God,
inside
yeah.
to put a queen size bed.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And they park on the block all the time. They're pretty annoying. And then I found out that the spot they usually park in front of is the house that they own,
Oh
that they
Jesus.
gentrified.
Yeah.
So it's like it's double whammy. So in my mind, I'm imagining a school bus with a queen size bed in it, and
Yeah.
it's like tricked out with like fucking bird shit. I don't know. A D6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Can we do this? Did it even roll? I got a one. Oh, I
Oh.
super failed.
Yeah, you fell asleep, double parked, and
No.
you wake up to all
No.
kinds of trouble. That's it, you lost, man. I'm sorry.
Ah, God. I woke
Yeah.
up. This was, I imagine I fell asleep and my car died on me in the middle of the night. And
Yeah.
I'm like screwed. I'm just double parked there and I'm fucking screwed. This is terrible, man.
Yeah.
That was a contentious and
Yeah.
exhausting fucking D&D campaign, 5 minute
Yeah.
D&D campaign.
So this one is actually called the Kids on Bikes system, and it basically works like that. You have different skills, well,
Mm-hmm.
depending on your skills. So that one, in this one, that was your worst skill, so you only had a D4. And then,
Mm.
but if you keep doing good, you could graduate to a higher dice, all the way to D20.
Oh wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Is
It's
that
a
like so? Is that like a party trick you could do with people and like try to get them into D&D?
Well, I mean, it's a different system from D&D, but it is a tabletop, and it's just built for more fun and story than it is for combat and shit. So like you can have combat too. There's a bunch of different stats that you could put in, but it's you know what I mean like one of they usually go on a tier system, so it'll be like you got a D4 in this, but you got a like D10 in this, you know?
Got it. Got it. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes a lot of sense actually.
It's
Uh,
fun to play. We don't get to play it a lot. We should do more of that shit.
yeah, definitely. Especially you have to like keep thinking of ridiculous scenarios.
Yeah.
And I could clearly I could think of pretty ridiculous scenarios to put myself into, or at least over exaggerate the point that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Um, so before we start going through a bunch of the dumb bullshit news, that's as of lately, do you watch anything? Okay, we watch anime. Like I said in the first episode, you
Yeah.
and I had you helped me do a YouTube series that was like maybe like 6 episodes really, where
Yeah.
we will review anime.
Yeah.
Um, so uh as much so I could so obviously we watch anime and keeping up to it is something that I try to do pretty often, but I don't do as much as I would like to. But are you a fan, how aware are you of live action anime adaptations?
Not a lot. I've watched, it's funny, the ones I love, everyone hates. The ones I hate, everyone loves.
Okay.
I loved Cowboy Bebop. Everyone was like, this is trash. I was like, this is the only good fucking one I've ever seen. You
Mm-hmm.
know? I haven't seen the Rurouni Kenshin one, mostly because I just feel like it's not going to be good.
Okay.
And then I think everyone loves One Piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you never watched One Piece, have you?
No, just started. I'm up to like 100 and something now.
Well, I am honestly, I'm impressed that you're even starting One Piece because I
Yeah.
feel like I've tried to get you to watch One Piece like 10 years ago, and you're like it's
It
forever.
took me 10 years to get past the first 20 episodes
Wow. Okay.
because it's the fucking 90s. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is the '90s. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, you're gonna be in the '90s for a while,
Yeah.
so you know, stay put to the animation style. It'll
Yeah.
once it switches, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, this must be mid 2000s,
Yeah.
and then very quickly be like, oh, this is the 2010s. This is great.
Yeah.
It's one of the few shows you could ever watch outside of like I don't know, fucking Grey's Anatomy
Yeah.
that you can literally watch the evolution of animation and how,
It's crazy.
like passing, like
Yeah.
not even just storytelling and the pacing, but just like, oh, this is how 90s anime used to look like
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Well, I'm not even gonna lie. The anime, I didn't, it was kind of corny and like annoying, and then it got up to the Tony Chopper part, and now I love Tony too much. I'll watch any episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what? So you're at like a hundred
Yeah.
something, right?
120 something, I think.
So what arc is that right now?
The guy named Zenny.
Zenny. You I don't.
He was an old man, and he had like an island, and I guess he was like a money lender or something, uh, for bad guys. But then he would just like fuck them up and shit. And then the bad guys started coming after him. I don't know. They're on his island and they're like protecting him. They like him. He's a weird old dude.
Oh, on Goat Island.
Yeah, Goat Island. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Zenny the goat.
I think you're definitely
That's me, Zenny the goat. It's crazy.
that is hilarious. I'm pretty sure you might be in a filler arc.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
So that guy doesn't come back. I love that guy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're in a filler arc right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
I hope he comes back.
But that's fine. It's up to you. Listen, I have been watching One Piece since like the debut on Toonami.
Oh, wow.
So back in the '90s, with the first, are you watching it dubbed or subbed?
Dubbed.
Okay, I watched the first dub of that show, which is
Oh,
it
wow.
was by 4Kids, and it
Yeah.
was insanely horrible. Because for example, and I know people are tired of this, but being that you're a new One Piece watcher, I feel like I have to, as like almost the Jehovah's Witness, this is kind of like, you will do this for others as it will be
Yeah.
done unto you
Yeah.
when it comes to One Piece. To throw some of the knowledge so you can understand what's going on. When One Piece ended up coming to the West, they weren't sure it was going to be popular. And because licensing is a bitch, 4Kids got a hold of it. 4Kids who did Pokemon, they did Pokemon. They did like a bunch of cartoons. They did not Metabots. They did like random anime like here and there, but it wasn't great. Maybe it was Sailor Moon. I'm not too sure on that one, right? So
I don't know. The original Sailor Moon was Deke. Oh no, no, that was the second one, I think.
I listen. I never watched Sailor Moon. I'm about to, honestly, because my cats were watching it the other day. So I had it on the Amazon Prime type shit, you know.
Yeah.
So when it came over here and 4Kids got a hold of it, they started. Oh, and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what the other one 4Kids was.
Yu-Gi-Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
They dubbed it, but because of the violence, they censored an insane.
Oh
It's a
shit.
censorship that you've never seen ever.
Oh
We're
wow.
used to, like, when you and I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Um, they censored Dragon Ball Z in the sense of, like, you didn't see blood get spilled. It's like black marks and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then I think we were like mid to late high school when they released Dragon Ball Z Uncut,
Mm.
on Adult Swim, which showed just they showed blood,
Yeah.
and it was a better version of the dub. It was like a second redubbing. It was
Yeah.
complicated, but it's whatever. And they would like Raccoon through the middle finger and stuff like that or whatever.
Oh right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah, because they cut it in the original. But if you're Spanish like us, you probably saw all those episodes anyways on bootleg VHS, so it doesn't really matter. It's for you American audiences only that this was like all fucked up. Anyways,
Yeah.
so the way that they would censor One Piece, which is beyond belief, is that Sanji doesn't smoke cigarettes. It's a lollipop.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so they put a lollipop. You know what? We're gonna have this fun. This is gonna be the fun part of the show, actually.
What the fuck?
Here, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do this real quick. One
That's
Piece.
so funny.
Send,
I can't even. They reanimated it.
I, to say reanimate, it's kind of a little bit too much.
Okay, they just
Well,
edited the
it's kind
shit
of
out of a fucking.
they like drew over the lines, really,
Wow.
honestly. So let me see if I could swap here. All right, you can see this, right?
Yep.
Um, so
That's
basically,
crazy.
yeah, basically what happened was they, as you can see here, Sanji has a cigarette in the original, and
Yeah,
they drew a red circle to make it a
that's
lollipop,
fucking
and
crazy.
they put it over his. So when he was smoked, it looks weird because he's just a lollipop in his mouth,
Yeah.
and it's completely ridiculous. Also, he had a Brooklyn accent.
What?
Yeah, he's like, yo, what's going on, Luffy? It's all crazy,
That's
man. Like,
fucking
yeah,
crazy.
it's really weird. Um, Everybody had kind of weird voices for the most part, except Luffy.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Luffy is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But one of the other famous ones is that they no longer had guns. Well, at
What
least
the fuck?
in the first two arcs,
Yeah.
especially like in the very beginning. If you could lightly see, you could probably see it in the corner right there of the screen where you see
Yeah.
Helmeppo.
Yeah.
They didn't have guns. What they did is that they drew over the guns and created this weird contraption, which is like this shit, where is it? This weird contraption. Yeah.
What the fuck is
It,
that?
yeah, it's a little like hammer thing, so it will knock them out. Like that's the
What
thing. Instead
the
of killing them.
fuck?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was completely ridiculous. Let me see if this website will even, because that's the complicated thing, because sometimes you used to be able to find this on YouTube, but it got like harder and harder to find.
Yeah.
How they changed Zeph, how Zeph lost his leg was one, how Meppo's gone, how he got a scar was, which was interesting. I forgot how they said it actually. Um yeah, I don't even remember how they said it. That this is different. There's some of the censorship is kind of different here,
Yeah.
but the main important ones for One Piece were always like the gun and this,
Yeah. The lollipop.
the lollipop, and then Nami's backstory with Arlong, about like him killing her mother and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The way that they changed the story was that if she got enough money, she can buy her mom back because she's like trapped in a basement.
That's funny.
Yeah,
God
it's like
damn.
really
Yeah.
interestingly fucked up, but yeah, that's how they would do stuff like that.
That's
So
so funny.
they got all the way, that dub got all the way to the end of Alabasta.
Oh wow.
So the very last episode, yeah, the very last episode of that is like
Yeah.
the ship
Big old
falling
war.
upside
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
That was the last episode of that dub. Then it kind of goes a little quiet for a small bit, because in this time Funimation is trying to fight and buy the license off of One Piece from them, because
Hmm.
at this time, like the first couple episodes or a huge chunk of the episodes was on Toonami, but it wasn't doing well. So
Yeah.
it was being aired on like Fox Kids or some, not Fox Kids, but like Jetix or Disney XD or some random channel. I forgot what it was actually.
Yeah.
Um, so they were fighting for the rights of this to be able to get it. So then it took a while. They eventually got it. Then Funimation announces a brand new dub for One Piece, but they pick up from there.
Oh wow.
They pick up
What the fuck?
from the episodes that got left off, and with enough time that has passed, it became more complicated. Not complicated, but it became a tedious journey to dub, because what they started doing is that they would dub portions at a time, obviously, like how they used to back in the day. And then after that, while they were doing that, they were also working on dubbing from the beginning. So they were doing,
Oh, because I remember when I started watching it, I was like, this is all consistent.
yeah, they were dubbing from the so they were dubbing like from halfway through and on.
Yeah.
Not even halfway through, but they were like picking up where they left off, which is like in the hundreds, more or less where
Yeah.
you are at,
Yeah.
right? They start, that's where they pick up and they continue, and they release those DVDs, and at the same time slowly work on doing from like 1 to 50.
Oh wow.
And it took a while. It took so long, Dom. So long. Do you want to know, or do you want to give a guess on when they were able to finally catch up on everything?
Uh, last year.
Last year.
I got it,
Last year,
motherfucker.
last year, for the first time ever, the dub is fully caught up all the way from beginning to whatever the current like parts are
That's sick.
dubbed. It's
Damn,
never. It's been like 20 years now.
I'm good forever.
Yeah, basically, you're good forever.
Shit, I
Um.
thought you were gonna say something way worse. You know what I used to hate? There was this fucking licensing company called NIS America that would buy an anime and then
Oh yeah.
sell it in the US, and they were like, "We're not gonna dub it. Fuck you." Every time. And I was like, "You sick pieces of shit." And then like I don't know, like 5 years ago, they were like, "All right, we'll start dubbing."
Yeah. NIS America is a video game company.
Oh, is it really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
They used to buy anime and exclusively be like, "This will never be dubbed. Fuck you."
Yeah. Yeah. They are, well, they are a localization mostly. But they do Disgaea.
Oh wow, that's a pretty big
That's their main
big
thing.
big game.
Yeah, and I fucking hate that game with a passion.
Really?
As
I
a
never got into it. It looked kind of too corny.
the reason I say I hate it is because Disgaea is a shittier version of Final Fantasy Tactics to me.
Oh man, I don't remember if I bought Tactics or if I have it on my wish list, but the that remaster one that just came out, the
Yeah.
fucking I can't wait to play that shit. I've
Oh.
never played a Tactics.
Oh yeah, yeah. Listen. Final Fantasy Tactics is the greatest strategy RPG game of all time.
Yeah. I love strategy RPGs. I've been obsessed with fucking Legend of Dragoon my whole life.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not. Well, I mean, was that the only strategy RPG you've ever played? I mean,
Yep, that and the fucking weird mini game in Final Fantasy VII where it was a strategy RPG for no reason.
oh,
Fucking that little Indian thing with the Condor, Fort Condor. That's what it's called.
yeah. So okay, all right. Here, so this is the main difference. Let me try to show you what the main difference of these things are. So what is known as like a strategy RPG
Yep.
are kind of, or especially like the tactical ones. Like if you ever play Fire Emblem, it's similar. That's what
Right.
that's
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
considered a strategy RPG.
Yeah.
And because of that, I'm just trying to pull up what the scale looks like. And you know what? I really, in my efforts to try to make this look as nice as possible, like our setup here,
Yeah.
I fucked up so badly. So let me see if I can just make it small here. Okay. Oh, this is fine. Okay.
Yep.
So basically, what strategy RPGs are, like Fire Emblem, is that you're doing great. I get hit with the fucking ad. So basically what happens is that there's usually like a grid system, and you walk, you go, and like you every turn you can only move a certain amount of spaces based on the enemy.
Right.
I mean,
Yep.
based on the character.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you can't really do anything else, or
Yeah.
you attack and all
Yeah.
that good
And
stuff.
each character has their own type of attack and all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So um, this game does this well because it's all squares. It's all
Yeah.
squares, which is I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's squares. And squares are good,
I
right?
love squares.
Yeah. We all love squares. Who doesn't love a square?
Yeah.
But other strategy RPGs
Yeah.
have octagons or hexagons, and this game does do hexagons also. It's really fucking annoying.
Okay.
Um, so that's why it's like a very frustrating, a very annoying thing. But the other
Yeah.
thing is that you equipping weapons in this Gaia, it's like an infinite loop. So basically,
Mm.
to make your weapon stronger, you can dive into the weapon itself, and it has like 1,000 levels. That
Oh, wow.
specific weapon and it's 1,000 maps
Wow.
that weapon has, and you can go through it to power it up. There are people who said that they still have like 5,000 hours of saves from their
Fuck.
PS2 this Gaia game, you know,
Damn.
which is partially why I hate it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Final Fantasy Tactics, obviously it's not like that. It's the greatest tactics game of all time. I've played that game 3 times, and I just played it and I just beat it again recently on the remaster. I
Does the
love that.
remaster have all the games?
No, it's just Tactics. It's just the first one. That's it. They don't have part
Oh,
two.
okay.
Part two is the Game Boy Advance one.
Oh man, I want to play all of them.
Yeah. I mean, there's only really 2 of them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
They fucking sold that game maybe 100 times.
Oh yeah. Well, no. There is a PS1 version.
Yeah.
Then they remade it for the PSP, and they called it
Yeah.
the War of the Lions.
Yes.
And War of the Lions is the same game, but they gave it CGI cutscenes that are
That's
like
awesome. Yeah, I
beautiful.
remember that because I was pissed because I was like, do that for the all of the Final Fantasies, you
Yeah,
piece of
yeah.
shit.
It was
And then
all
that
cell
didn't.
shaded, beautiful cutscenes,
Yeah.
and was great. And they added DLC.
Those were the first remakes. Was the Game Boy and the PSP relaunches that they did.
Yeah, those were like very interesting interpretations of those games.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we people clearly want this back, and it got leaked 4 years ago that they were working on a Final Fantasy Tactics remaster, and
Nice.
then it finally came out. So now it's nice graphics, it's a lot of good quality of life changes, and also you can play the original PS1 version.
Oh man, that's cool.
So and to me, there's a big difference because for me, I love the original PS1 version. So
Yeah.
here's the thing: the original PS1 version is all pixel art. It's beautiful pixel art and stuff
Mm.
like that, right?
Yep.
And it has very specific sounds that I will never forget. It's so like baked into my head. Like there's the way that human dies in that game is like it's always there, right?
Yeah.
So the remaster, what they did for Tactics was that they gave it more. It's still pixel art, but the way they kind of redrew it, so it's like more watercolory, which is
Mm.
kind of the aesthetic that it
Yeah.
initially went through. The translation is different because the original PS1 version has such is so hardly understandable unless you know old English really well, or
Right.
like if you're
Okay.
really well read, you can understand
Yeah.
it. And that was like one of the things that people were like, I have to play this game like 2 or 3 times for me to understand the story
Yeah.
because of just the way that they speak is so old English.
Mhm.
So what they did in the remake for War of the Lions is that they fixed that script.
Okay.
But now in this remaster, they fixed that script kind of again in a way. But in the remaster, they don't include anything of War of the Lions except the CGI cutscenes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and those are great. And
Wait, this is War of the Line, but it's not a different story. War
no,
of the
no,
Line,
no, not a different story.
right? Okay.
It's just like basically that's because that's the name. When the whole point of the game. Well, it's not the whole point of the game, but it's like think Game of Thrones in that sense,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what the story is the War of the Lions.
Okay.
And just the PSP one gave it that title.
Okay.
Even though in the game that is what that's called. It's called War of the Lions.
Okay.
The remaster gives it voice acting, and every line is voiced. There's it's really good.
Nice.
They got really good voice actors. It's like
Yeah.
it's the best way to play that game. So I hope when you do get to play, you're gonna enjoy it. Now back to One Piece.
Nice.
Back to One Piece. They do all of this. They now they're caught up for the first time. And now as of last year, One Piece is taking a break,
Oh wow.
which is crazy. It is the last anime. It was the last weekly anime ever. Well, in the biggest out of all the biggest ones, it's like it used to be shown weekly this entire time. Every
Wow.
episode was weekly. They only took a break like twice ever,
Wow.
and one of them was a year, like 2 years ago.
Wow.
So this they're taking they actually are taking a
That
huge break.
the anime is taking a break, right?
The
Not the
anime's
manga.
taking a break.
Okay.
So the anime's taking a break because they've decided we're gonna change it up finally. Trust me,
Mm.
it's gonna be you're gonna by the time you catch up, you're gonna be like, yeah, finally. Um, it will no because it's no longer weekly. They're gonna treat it like how modern anime is seasonally.
Okay.
So they're gonna break it up into 2 seasons, or not 2 seasons, but like this like every year is gonna be 24 episodes of One Piece,
Okay.
12 on the first half of the year or first season, and then the other 12 is like 6 months after that.
Okay.
Which it helps.
Wait, they were doing 52 episodes a year?
No 24 episodes a year.
So once every 2 weeks.
No. They're not doing it like that. They're gonna release like let's say because the new arc starts in the anime in April, so in a month from now, right?
Okay.
Um, so it'll be 12 episodes weekly straight, and then then it ends, right?
Yeah.
And then it picks back up 6 months from now, then another 12 episodes, and then that's it for the year.
What were they doing before?
Every single week.
So 52 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, so okay, that's why I didn't really realize what you asked me in
Yeah.
the first place. Yeah, they were well, technically it was 40 something episodes because there's Golden Week, there's Christmas, but
Okay.
yes, if you want to see it that way, yeah, sure, 52 episodes.
That's fucking nuts.
For like 20 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, that's the other thing. Now you're far enough into One Piece now, the anime, that the live action is out.
Okay.
The live action is being touted as the greatest live action anime to ever exist.
Okay.
Cool. The first season ends on the first season ends after Arlong Park. It ends at Arlong Park. Season 2 started today. It's 10 episodes. No, 8 episodes, an hour each, and it's from Loketown, and it ends at the end of Drum Island.
Okay.
So Chopper is like the end of
Okay.
this season. And then next season, season 3, is all Alabasta.
Yeah, that shit was long as fuck.
Yeah, it's like the first really big arc. So that's how they do it. And they've already filmed season 3 because it's been like almost 3 years in between season 1 and 2. But they filmed season 2 and 3 back to back.
Nice.
So I think next year, hopefully, we'll get season 3. They've already casted people. Obviously, casted people. So all the cast members, all this is great. It's fantastic. Everybody who's casted is nearly perfect.
Nice.
Joe Manganiello is Crocodile, which is hilarious.
I don't know who that is.
Not Spider-Man. Well, okay, that yes, he is in Spider-Man, but that's too old of a pull. Remember? All right, you remember Sofia Vergara? You know Sofia Vergara.
Yeah.
Remember her white husband that was ripped? He had a great body.
No, I never
Fuck.
knew she was
All right,
married.
how the fuck am I gonna? Okay, you don't know actors that well, but yeah,
No.
he's a great. He's a really good actor. And he's cool. He's a huge D&D guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like he was voted one of the hottest and sexiest.
Yeah.
Yes, he's one of the sexiest men alive. Multiple years.
Who does he play with? I think he plays with the guy from Scream.
Yes, yeah. They're cool. He's been a huge D&D guy for a long time because he wanted to break the stereotype that hot guys can't be nerds. And he's like, I'm always a nerd. I'm never not a nerd. Very similar to Henry Cavill and his Warhammer obsession. You know?
Are you privy to that shit?
No, I can't fuck with Warhammer, man. What the fuck I look
too
like?
Much. It's too much for me.
Yeah.
But I keep hearing how fucking like nerd the fuck out he is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, if for Warhammer fans, this is big.
Yeah, no, it's great for them, to be honest. But so Joe Manganiello is Crocodile, which I think is hilarious to me personally, because in the first, Yeah, he's a fan. He's a fan.
Yeah,
So all of these people who have been casted in One Piece in these big roles,
yeah,
are at were either aware of One Piece to some extent or like fell in love with it as they went. But
nice.
Oda chose was like very involved in their casting.
Yeah.
So he kind of handpicked these people.
Oda's
And
the writer?
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, and everybody, when you watch the first season, which you should watch, even if it's passively, even if like you're gonna find some parts cringe because it's in English and
Yeah.
it's live action, you most people feel like you grabbed the anime characters and shook it and be like, oh shit, that's the real people. Like that's how good it
Nice.
is. They look exactly like them naturally. They
Wow.
act like them naturally. Like there's
Oh, wow.
cast interviews with them, and you're like, you're not putting on a show. This is how you actually behave in real life, and it's
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy how you are Luffy in real life.
Yeah.
So it's really funny in that way. Because of how good this is, because of how well received this is, the studio behind it is called Tomorrow Studios, and they had just announced this morning. One Piece produces Tomorrow Studios to adapt Samurai Champloo with creator Shinichiro
Ooh.
Watanabe.
And they're working with Watanabe. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fire.
which is pretty crazy that this is happening in the first place. I wish I. Oh, never mind. I was gonna be a bitch. Yes, the adaptation will mark the next major swing by Marty Adelstein and Becky Clements, who built Tomorrow Studios to premiere the anime to live action adaptations back of the Netflix hit on One Piece.
They're just gonna give up on Cowboy Bebop. It sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does suck. I understand. I mean, you know, the production company previously adapted Watanabe's other work, Cowboy Bebop, for Netflix, but it was canceled after one season. Clements acknowledged that Watanabe was less involved creatively with that project, so they learned their lesson.
Yeah, I
So,
love that. Wait,
yeah,
so the same people that made the
yes,
Bebop are make? Oh, then I'm gonna love this.
yeah. So the people that made Bebop
Yeah,
said that Bebop felt like Bebop didn't work, or at least it's
yeah.
very obvious it didn't work
I
because
thought it was great.
Watanabe was like, I'm not gonna fuck with this.
Yeah, damn, it sucks.
So then they go ahead and they're like, we got to do this again. They get the right
Yeah,
showrunners, they get the right writers, they get the right people. They give us One Piece, and they're like, shit, I think we got it. So they go back to Watanabe, and Watanabe's
yeah,
like, all right, I'll fuck with you,
yeah. All
and then
right.
I'm gonna give you Samurai Champloo,
Nice.
which
God damn, I
is,
love Champloo.
look, I'm gonna be honest, for old people, for old heads.
Yeah,
The Cowboy Bebop thing is kind of like, yeah, that's how I know anime. Cowboy
yeah.
Bebop and Trigun,
It's
right?
so funny to watch the generations of nerds now, because now you could be a snotty motherfucker and act like you're not a nerd, but you
Yes,
watch Dragon Ball Z, Cowboy Bebop, and
yeah,
fucking all the other shit you used to watch, and it's like you're a fucking nerd, bro.
yes, exactly, exactly. There's also fake nerds, which pisses me the fuck off more.
That's
But
true. That is
whatever.
true.
So now I think Samurai Champloo is so, how do I say it? I wouldn't say generic, but Samurai Champloo has taken its own life.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wild to say. Has a life of its own.
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo has a
That's
life of
funny.
its own.
No, it killed itself. So I don't know. I mean,
Has a life of
R.I.P.
its
Samurai
own
Champloo.
in relation to hip hop.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I feel like that is probably a great choice to do. You're gonna pull in more people.
Yeah.
Really, as long as you keep the lo-fi soundtrack, maybe
Yeah.
I know it's hard. It's okay. It's complicated for those who don't know music, who don't
Yeah.
know music production, who don't know like rap music and all that other stuff. Which I feel like obviously I have a rapper here that can explain or some of the history of this. The successfulness of Samurai Champloo is also because of Nujabes.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know who's a Nujabes head that could do it? Flying Lotus.
Okay, except Flylo is getting canceled on Twitter
Oh, he is?
because
What did he
he's
do?
ultra supportive of AI. And
Yeah.
he
He
said
doesn't
that,
give a shit.
yeah, he's like almost willing to give up his creative music licensing to AI. He was doing the Timbaland shit where they were like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make an AI artist and they're gonna,
Yeah.
So Flylo is kind of in a weird position right now.
Oh, is that what he's trying to do with Captain Murphy? Is make him AI?
Yeah.
Damn, I love Captain Murphy. That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck you, Flying Lotus.
You flipped on his ass so quickly. So I, if so, Nujabes is so hand in hand and was considered lo-fi hip hop now, but that kind of style of beat producing, beat making, and rap music is kind of out of style in that
Yeah,
sense now.
yeah.
That it was
Thundercat
what
could probably do it.
Thundercat could
Thundercat.
do it. Thundercat could absolutely do it. I was gonna say you really gotta go to Madlib and be like, please, bro.
Oh, that would be perfect. It's just Madlib does have a, because that's the thing. It's like that's the three branches of like where music went was fucking Madlib, Dilla, and Nujabes,
Yeah,
and it's like,
2 out of 3 are
after that-
dead.
yeah,
Madlib went crazy.
yeah, he's a nut job. But I don't know. I don't know.
It's sad. It's sad. I feel like it could work if you really want to make a great soundtrack. I think personally, if you want to make a great soundtrack out of the live action Samurai Champloo, sure you could put in Madlib. Thundercat would be. It was a great pull. You would have to get people who really understand this,
Yeah,
and honestly, you're gonna have to. It's not gonna happen in another universe. Maybe you probably could have pulled out like a Kanye on really good
right.
medication,
Yeah,
and you're
that would have been
like,
great.
give it to us, you know, and then it
Yeah,
would have been
yeah,
sold well. There's
yeah,
gonna be a bunch of fake ass people, fake anime guys, fake anime rappers who are gonna
yeah,
come in and try to do some shit,
yeah.
you
No,
know.
Timberland's gonna say that he's a big fan and try to do.
Oh my god, terrible, man.
Oh shit.
So it's hard to really see of all producers now, all current producers or all really big producers who could really fit in those spaces. Maybe Tyler, I doubt it. He makes his own beats. He is kind of inspired by that era the
Yeah.
most. Um, but there's not a lot. There's not a lot of guys, a lot of producers who can really probably hit on it that much that I can remember. That I can think of off the top of my head.
You know who could do it, but probably won't, or they probably don't know who he is? JPEG Mafia.
Peggy wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
The
If
thing
he
about
tones down the fucking rock and just goes straight like old school,
yeah,
then he could do it.
that would be pretty hilarious. Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, so hopefully that's how it goes. You should watch the One Piece Netflix. I think you'd really enjoy it.
No, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. Especially if it's like, I'll just watch it up to like the parts that I'm up to and then see like
You're
compare
past
them.
it. You're past it.
No, I know, but I just mean like as they come out, I'll just
Oh yeah,
compare them as I watch them.
yeah. So um, we're gonna, I guess, from anime to live action. I feel like the next thing that I can remember being a big deal is video
It's
games to
porn.
live action. Okay,
Oh,
well,
right.
yeah.
Right.
So they are currently working on another Resident Evil live action movie.
Okay, fine. You know
Um,
what? I love what's her name? That did the originals.
well, Mila Jokovic.
Yeah, yeah, just because of fucking The Fifth Element. And I feel like I didn't like her in any one of those fucking movies.
See, that's the crazy thing because there's a lot of those movies. It's so crazy. The Fifth Element is a movie that people to this day are still like, that's
It's my favorite fucking movie of all time.
it's a crazy good
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Obviously mired in a bunch of bullshit from behind the scenes, like the director and all that stuff. Because I know,
But he's a fucking piece of shit.
yeah, he's a piece of
He
shit.
also made Leon a Professional, so he's that type of guy.
Yeah. Which is crazy because I just had this conversation with my girlfriend not that long ago. For
Yeah,
so long, this is the thing. I saw Leon the Professional. I was like maybe 10. I was so
yeah.
young when I
I
watched that movie.
love that movie. I still love that movie.
Yeah,
And if somebody brought it up. It's like Lolita for like hood niggas or something.
yeah.
You know, I
Oh,
was like, yeah,
that's
it is.
hilarious.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
It's true. It is true. I didn't know any of that stuff. I didn't know.
Hmm.
I didn't know it at all. My uncle had a tape of. My uncle doesn't know English,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he had season 3 of The Sopranos on DVD,
yeah,
a random VHS tape of Leon the Professional, and like a bunch of random ass movies.
yeah,
And I watched it, and all I can remember is that fucking Sting song,
yeah,
um,
yeah,
which was like really what made that movie even more
yeah.
popular. So I didn't know anything about the behind the scenes with the director and like his literally
Weirdness.
he says that the relationship between Leon and Natalie Portman's character is like the love letter for him and his girlfriend, who at the time was also extremely underage.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, this
What a piece of shit.
yeah. So my girlfriend just recently watched that movie with her friends because her friends were like, "You should watch this with us or
Yeah,
whatever." And then she told me, "It's like you told me that this used to be one of your favorite movies." And I'm like, "Do
yeah,
you know how fucked up this is?" I'm like,
yeah,
"Okay, I kind of know that it's fucked up, but I don't know to
yeah,
what detail." And then
yeah.
she was like, "Oh, he's
I
met."
I didn't know till recently they there was a lot of deleted scenes where it was even more sexual, and I was like,
Yeah, yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I'm like, you know what? I regret my actions. I
yeah.
regret saying that to you.
I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say something real controversial. I don't regret it. I love that fucking movie, and I don't care. I don't condone it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And also, I feel like it's a great movie because he dies at the end. So good, problem solved. You know what I'm saying?
His death actually is what
Yeah,
is the good part. He
yeah.
deserved to
I
die at
fucking
the end
love
of the
that
movie.
movie. And I the to this day it fucking haunts me. They took the sequel and turned it into fucking Colombiana.
I didn't even know it was a fucking second movie.
Yeah, there's a movie called Colombiana with what's her name? Zoe. What's the Dominican
Zoe
uh
Saldana?
yeah, she's the like in Brazil like sniping people and the original script was Leon the Professional too and it was Matilda in like and internationally murdering people.
What the fuck? I didn't know
Yeah.
that at
And
all.
I was like, you motherfuckers had a great script and you turned it into Colombiana. Nobody watched Colombiana. Nobody cares about Colombiana.
Yeah. People barely care about Dominicans now. We just beat
Yeah.
Israel. Yeah, so it's ridiculous. Oh man. So what okay, so Mila Jokovic and her now husband, because they been
Yeah.
got divorced, her and that crazy guy.
All right. Yeah.
So her now husband do they did the Resident Evil movies.
Mhm.
Notoriously, the Resident Evil movies are not great, but they're campy. People have some nostalgia for them. They do
Yeah.
introduce
No,
like a
I'm
lot
sure
of
they
the
have a big
villains.
fan base.
Yeah, yeah, it's really weird, but it makes sense. It's like
Yeah.
whatever. So Zach Kreger, who is the guy who put out Weapons, I believe, earlier
Well, I
this
still have to
year.
watch that.
Yeah, he they gave him Resident Evil, and he's like a huge Resident Evil fan. So he is going to try his hardest to make it as close to the games as
He's
possible.
gonna make it horror?
Yeah, I know he's gonna make these. He's gonna make the movie hard to like. You have to watch. You actually have to watch the part A movie and the part B movie, and you have to sit in a separate seat as Leon and then as Claire, and then that's how it works.
No, no,
And
that's not what I said. That's funny as fuck.
like,
No, I said that he's gonna make it horror.
oh no, yeah, it's still horror. It's still horror.
Because
Anyway,
the other Resident Evils I felt like was just action.
they were action. They were action slash horror, but the horror. I feel like Resident Evil One, the first movie, was more horror because
Oh
I'll
yeah,
never
right.
forget the scene of like the girl getting stuck halfway into the elevator and then getting
Oh right.
chopped. It was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
like
yeah.
Saw in that
Yeah.
way, but and it predates Saw by like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So, um, but he is his script got leaked, but I didn't want to. I'm not putting this on the screen just so we could talk about the screen. The script being leaked. It
Yeah.
is about the fact that it's even happening. And is there any video game movies? I have one, right? One guilty pleasure. But I want to hear your point first. Is there
Okay,
any
yeah.
video game to movie live action adaptation that you love? Either is guilty pleasure or not?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't even name one.
You can't name one. There's
No.
two Street Fighter movies.
Yes. Well, Mortal Kombat,
There's
obviously.
three Mortal Kombat movies.
Yeah, the original Mortal Kombat. The sequel was pissed me off because they barely kept the fucking plot of the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I loved the first Mortal Kombat. I loved Street Fighter, shitty ass fuck. I love that shit. Uh, what else? What else is a
What
fucking?
other? Yeah. What other video? Let me Google it while you start keep trying to answer.
Because that was those two were very bad. Actually, Mortal Kombat was actually perfect. They just fucked up.
Yeah.
Street Fighter was bad, and I just love it.
There is also Detective Pikachu. So there's a Pokemon movie.
Right. Yeah, I don't give a shit about those.
Assassin's Creed.
Don't care. Didn't watch.
Tomb Raider. There was three
Nope.
there was like two Tomb Raiders because the original
Don't
was Angelina Jolie.
don't care. Didn't watch.
Let's see. Rampage with The Rock, my arch
That's
nemesis.
hilarious. That's fine because nobody gives a shit about Rampage. You can do whatever. That's actually people should do more of fucking video games that nobody would care if you
Yeah,
adapted.
Exactly. Yo, because The Rock, listen, The Rock's a piece of shit, and I don't care. I don't care if it eventually comes back to him and people are, and The Rock comes and finds me and fucking rock bottoms me through my own table. The Rock
Yeah,
is a piece of shit and killed the DC universe, so I hate every
that's so
movie he's ever
funny.
done.
Really, did he?
Yes.
Damn. You know how
Yes.
much I fucking love Shazam, and I wish they would have
Oh
taken
yeah.
it seriously.
That
God,
that was directly his fault. That
really?
was, yeah,
Oh my
completely
God.
directly his fault. That's a whole nother tangent, which I could tell you after this or another episode, but that is directly The Rock's fault on why those things failed.
You know what would have made the DC universe popping is if they played up the fact that there are certain fucking heroes that for times were stronger than Superman.
Yeah.
They should have fucking played that. They should have done. There's no Martha in the Martian Manhunter movie, which is insane
No.
because he's incredible and sometimes is stronger than Superman.
Sometimes, yeah.
Fucking Shazam is technically stronger than Superman because Superman has a secret fucking weakness of magic that nobody ever talks about.
It's because they added that magic for video games, and
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. The magic thing just happened because they were like, how do I say this? It was video games because they were doing Mortal Kombat versus DC, so they had to introduce magic as a weakness to Superman to make it make sense.
Yeah.
And at the
No, I'm
same
pretty
time,
sure it's somewhere in the comic book it
yeah,
was.
and I'm saying at the same time, around the
Yeah.
same years, they added it to the comic books.
Oh, okay.
It was all like a all in one thing.
Yeah, because yeah, I don't know. I think Shazam is a great fucking character, and they just do it wrong because he's supposed to be a kid, but it's like don't do it as a kid. Just do it as a fucking, you know what I mean? One of
Yeah.
those like those movies that came out in the 2010s that was just like it's a kid movie, but they're saying fucking shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Very super bad.
That'd be incredible fucking Shazam.
Yeah, it would be. So then there is other ones like there's a Dead or Alive movie.
Well, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I barely remember that one.
Was Silent
Hitman.
Hill good?
I heard there's a third one that just came out recently, Return to Silent Hill. That's not that bad.
Okay,
There's a Warcraft movie.
that's funny.
Sonic the Hedgehog, which is
All right.
we were talking to, I think, yeah, was it you and I that was just talking about this? No, I was talking about it with my friend Marvin. That
Yeah.
the Sonic the Hedgehog movies they're the best video game adaptation outside of Detective Pikachu for a movie.
Really?
Oh, they're so good. They're so.
Wow.
I'm not a big fan of the third movie. I saw it by
Yeah.
myself, but the first two Sonic the Hedgehog movies are the funniest things in the world. They're like
Oh, wow.
as video game movies, they're like really good.
Yeah, I
That-
love the whole era of the Chris Chan fucking
oh, and it's in there.
arms are the wrong color thing.
Yeah, yeah. My favorite thing about the Sonic the Hedgehog films is we're watching part two. Obviously, these movies have been out for a while. We're
Yeah.
watching it. There's no, very few promo. No, there's just enough promo for Sonic and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, right, to watch in theaters.
Yeah.
Most of part two is about Tails and Knuckles and all this other stuff, right? So me and my girlfriend, who already watched the first one, is like, we're hyped to see the second one. We go at the same time in our current relationship and life. We are in the stage where if we're gonna put something on Netflix and put in the background, it's Criminal Minds, right?
That's funny.
So we're like, whatever, let's just put on Criminal Minds, and we got used to watching Criminal Minds or whatever, very, very, very passively, right?
Yeah.
Shamar Moore shows up in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and the whole time we're like, oh my god, it's Shamar Moore, because in Criminal Minds he's like our favorite character.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he's so good, and we're
Yeah.
like, has Shamar Moore always been hot? And then you watch him in Sonic, and in Sonic he has like no shirt on for like 90% of the time.
That's hilarious.
And you're like, this is the hottest man to ever live. And so it's super funny.
That's so great.
There's a Max Payne, which is that's crazy. Mark Wahlberg was Max Payne.
That's another one that I felt like, even though it was Max Payne is what, like you tell me, because you're more in the video game world than me. It's one of the most, if not the most influential fucking game.
Oh yes, yeah. If it wasn't for Max Payne, The Matrix would have never had bullet time.
That I didn't even know that. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, the Rockstar, when they made Remedy, the people who really developed it, and Rockstar published Max Payne.
Yeah.
The selling point for Max Payne, besides it being like a third person over the shoulder shooter, is two things. It's one, it's a gritty comic book panel story,
Yes.
right? Which is crazy at that
I
time. You
loved it.
had it's
Yeah.
the late '90s. You had Spawn, you had Real, you had
Max Payne came out in the late 90s.
yeah, late '90s. Like the first one was like 90.
What
It was like
the fuck?
99 2000, I think it was something
Oh,
like
it
that.
was like one of the first Xbox
It was a PS2 game. The first one was a
Oh, it
PS.
was?
Yeah, Max Payne one. What is
I
it?
remember playing it on Xbox. I remember being a big deal that it was on Xbox.
Max Payne 1 came out 2001. Yeah, 2001
Yeah.
on the PlayStation, on a PS2 and the Xbox. Yeah, there's a Game Boy
Yeah.
Advance version, there's an iOS version, but yes, in
Yeah.
2001. Um so the two main selling points of the original Max Payne was was um this gritty comic book style, really good like story being told in a really interesting way, and fucking bullet time.
Yeah.
And bullet time got so popular
It's
that
still up. It's still here
yeah,
to
it's
this
in
day.
every video game. And I think I'm pretty sure Max it had a huge influence on the Matrix. Like literally, it's one or the other. It's like tied to it. Yeah, Max Payne popularized bullet time in gaming, heavily inspired by the dual motion seen in the Matrix. Oh, it's the other way around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're both. Credit to John Woo. Like John Woo
Yeah.
back in the day used to make great martial art
Fucking
movies.
yeah.
He even he had a PS3 game that was great. Also,
Wow.
yeah. It was called. Let me see if I can type it in. John Woo PS3 game. Oh, Stranglehold.
Oh, I never played it.
Oh,
I remember when it. I remember the big hype, like, oh, John was coming out with a video game, but then I never played it.
Yeah, yeah. It's with the main character. It's a sequel to his movie Hard Boiled.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. But I played this game, and yeah, Chong Yun Fat is still like the same
Oh,
character.
that's
It's the
sick.
same face. Yo, this game was so. I swear to God, this game is so fun. It's so good. I would
Yeah.
love to play Stranglehold again. It's such a great game.
Oh man, that's a
I
game
probably
to fucking
can play it
remake.
actually. I still have my PS3.
Yeah.
So yeah. So then I'll just say that there's a lot of video game movies. A lot of them did not do well. Prince of Persia is bad. Alone in the Dark.
Jumanji's. Why do they have Jumanji up there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. The way that people consider video games is messed up in the way.
Yeah.
So on Chabaran, Alone in the Dark, Blood Rain, all these other crazy live action movies. I look, Far Cry, Pixels
Mm.
technically counts, but whatever. Mine. Oh, you know what? Do I have it? Oh, I can't even pull it out right now. Okay. It's Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I'm sorry. The second one that you said, the second Mortal Kombat movie,
Yeah.
that's my favorite
Is
one
that,
of all time.
It is.
I love it. I love that movie. It's so
I
bad.
hated the
It's
the
so
fucking
bad.
plot. The way they just like we don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
the plot. The way they were like they made the ending of the first one not make any sense
Yeah.
to the fucking beginning of the second one. I was like, all right, well, fuck you.
Bro, I understand because I watch a lot of people talk about the first Mortal Kombat movie and how that's a perfect video game adaptation.
Yeah.
And how good it still holds up really well when you watch
Yeah.
it now. I have watched Annihilation like 40 times or some shit as a kid. Like I never stopped watching it. There's so many parts of Annihilation that I love.
Mhm.
I love Shao Kahn. I think
I
having
hate
this
Shao Kahn.
goofy motherfucker as Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
He was like
Yeah.
an ex bodybuilder, right?
Yes,
Like
yeah, he was something.
um
I remember one of those guys that was always in movies as the fucking strong guy.
yeah, he has oh my god. Let me see if I could live MK Annihilation actor. Brian Thompson is his name. He was he in the Terminator? There's no way he was in the Terminator. Oh, he was in the Terminator. That's weird. That's so weird. Brian Thompson.
Yeah.
This guy was Shao Kahn.
So funny.
It's
So funny.
It's so funny to think
Yeah.
of this man as Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
Only because every time he would come on screen, it's always the really bad mask. It's
Yeah.
such a bad mask that they put
Yeah.
on him. Look, it's so funky looking. I gotta go to images. This face is so stupid.
Yeah.
This face is so dumb. They gave him this stupid ass mask uh that is so funny to look at because it's not even a mask that you put on, like you don't even like put it over your face like a ski
No,
mask.
yeah.
It's like a flap.
With the visor, yeah.
Yeah, so and it's clearly the teeth part are like hitting his mouth.
Yeah, that's
So he
so
goes,
funny.
"Welcome to Mortal Kombat." That's the best thing in the world. I love that so fucking much. I think it's so stupid. It's so
Yeah.
ridiculous. Obviously the CGI was horrible for that
Hmm.
movie, but I can't stop watching it. Also, everybody loves the first Mortal Kombat movie. It makes me hate. So my cousin Jeff had a long time loved the first Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
movie because Raiden is the Highlander. It's Christopher
It's
Lambert.
so funny, and that motherfucker has such a thick accent.
I
Like Raiden with a French accent is so stupid.
and I hated it. I hated it. I
Yeah.
hated it so bad because
Yeah.
every time they're like, Raiden, we need to go here or we need to do this, he goes,
Yeah.
he does this stupid little laugh. He goes,
Yeah, it's like, why is Raiden a pervert?
yeah, it's fucking weird. He goes,
My other favorite thing about him is that he's fucking blind. Like he wears these really super strong glasses to be
oh
able to
yeah.
see. So every time he acts, he can't see.
Wait, Christopher Lambert was blind?
Well, he can't see without these very thick glasses, and he can't wear contacts.
Oh my
So
god.
every scene you've ever seen him with it where he doesn't wear glasses, which I think is all of them, he can't see.
No wonder. No wonder. Yo, I swear to God, there's this one specific part in the first Mortal Kombat movie where he laughs, and he's like almost laughing to the camera.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think it's now you said it, it's like, oh, he can't really see that he's looking at the camera, and that was like their best take. And then
great.
to replace, I feel like this is crazy. First of all, you got the perfect Liu Kang, you got
Yeah,
the perfect Katana, right?
yeah.
Uh, and I understand that they killed Johnny Cage in part two, but what I do like about part two when they change Christopher Lambert to Ajax from the Warriors,
I
like
don't remember that.
what you know, he's I forgot his name. You ever watch Dexter?
Yeah,
You know Dexter's father?
yeah. You know
That's
what's
him.
crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And the switch was so crazy that I thought it was still Christopher Lambert.
Oh, you still thought it was him?
Yeah. I was
Oh
like,
my
damn, he looks
god.
weird and different, but whatever. Because
Well,
they also changed to his clothing and shit.
yeah, they cut his hair.
What was it? Did he ever have his haircut in any other games?
No, he's actually, so this is who we're talking. His name is James
Yeah,
Remar. He has
yeah,
such a great voice, which is why I felt like he fit really well.
yeah,
So in in the games, there's no real reason. Raiden's an asshole in the video games. Honestly, he's
yeah,
a piece of shit. Nobody actually likes Raiden.
yeah.
He's
But he
kind of
was also
this.
like not that much like in then the first one they made him out to be some sort of like benevolent guide while being a weird pervert.
Yeah,
And in the games, he's like, I just represent you guys.
yeah. Christopher Lambert Raiden. This is how let's just show the audience.
Yeah.
This is Christopher Lambert. This is how he looked like in Mortal
Yeah, he
Kombat.
looks like the Mortal Kombat one. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no, obviously they got the look right, right?
Yeah.
Well, as this is Mortal Kombat 11, they released a skin,
Oh, that's
the
nice.
movie skin, so you can actually see, you could play as Christopher Lambert or wherever, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, ideally, yes. So then what they did is that James Remar, when he became Lord Raiden, is that he still had long hair. But there was like a whole scene where he cuts his hair. I think it's like at the end of the movie.
Yeah. It
But yeah,
was
he cuts his
weird.
hair like real short. That's how he looks like as Raiden in the I think the
Yeah,
second half.
I was like, why did they do that?
Yeah. So this is how he looks like in the
Yeah.
movie. He has a more ominous voice, which I feel like why it works well. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah,
What a picture.
I didn't like that. I was like, why did you do that? Doesn't make any sense canon wise.
Yeah. No, it's actually it's completely ridiculous. I do agree it's completely ridiculous, but I do enjoy it. I love Annihilation. I used to have a huge crush on the woman, the random model that they got to play Sindel.
Yeah.
It just I don't know. I mean, you're 8. There's
Yeah,
none of your senses is working. You're just oh my god, and just give it
yeah.
to me, feed it to me, or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. Uh, that's my guilty pleasure of a movie. While I was looking around, it was because I bought it on Blu-ray, and I was just like, I gotta watch
Cool.
this again. Um, that I watch on Blu-ray all the time. I also watch The Warriors on Blu-ray all the time. So there's there's
Damn,
stuff there. Yeah.
that's another fucking video game.
Oh,
Well,
that's a
actually, it was the other way
movie.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a movie to a video game, and it does
yeah,
well.
yeah. That was great.
And I think they were coming out with another Warriors video game actually.
Oh wow, that'd be great. God
Yeah,
damn, that was such a great fucking game.
yeah, exactly. It's so crazy. All right, so that's it for the show today. With that to say, normally we would ask like learning these segments. I was gonna have a whole segment of what are we playing, but I feel like you haven't been playing anything new recently, right?
Nope, same thing from last time.
Yeah, exactly. But we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah.
It's important that you watch One Piece, so it's good.
Oh yeah.
If you prioritizing One Piece over everything, then it's perfectly fine to do anything. All right. So this is episode 4 of the Sorrow and the Rapper podcast. I'm Jesse the Sar. He is Zendash the Rapper. You can follow him on everything. Follow me on everything. Listen to his music on Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere you can download it. Remember, I live stream these Tuesday or Wednesdays depending on our schedule. The episodes goes up on Sorrow with 3 R's and underscore on YouTube on Sundays. The last episode is up where we do the D&D thing for a couple minutes where I fight a New York City bum, which I am still gonna make a short out of. It's taking me a while to figure out how I'm gonna do it, but I think I got it.
Yes.
And we talk about other stuff too. So if you enjoy that stuff, please share with your friends, so on and so forth. Do you have anything else to say to the people of the internet?
Welcome to Mom Donistan,
There you go.
bitch.
Welcome to Mandanistan. All right.